Okay, very sudden, but we are live. Panko Manko versus former Diamond Busters. We're looking at Merc G probably just being Moogie in this case, Moogie being support, Wahaha being recon, Crystalline being assault, Zibby taking support, Olio being assault, and Deep Frog being recon. FDB's team lineup is expected, but Panko Manko is a bit all over the place from what I was expecting. Both teams seem to be fairly on the ball to take in the parking lot very early.
Frog gets caught off in Calorie Main and got a couple of shots in their spawn. He's trying to loop around the map.
So they lost the recon on sides of FDB. Wahaha, just taking a look around here, waiting for the right time to jump into the parking lot, it seems. Not much going on here.
Waha has the shotgun, making him dangerous. Ooh.
So Olio's down. Means it's down to Zippy at the boxes to do his magic. But people are just rushing in onto him, trying to get him. Wahaha, just jumping into his face. And that pretty much means that he aced the first round. Shotgun ace right from the start. All thanks to Moogie.
Looks like they're going for a trade again.
Seems like Deep Frog is able to watch the enemy team. I'm not sure if that was actually a joke or not. Well, I think Deep Frog in this case is just joking when he's responding like that. So, Wahaha is holding down the party zone. Just waiting for the recon, for support in this case. Gets shot down immediately. Deep Frog just coming in from behind to finish off Boogie. Crystalline by himself in the East Alley. Not the best position to be in at this current time.
He's getting smoked out now.
Yep, smoked right into Olio that was waiting on the other side.
Funneled into the other side, they had Deep Frog waiting there too.
This is the very first smoke I've seen that actually funneled out a person in this tournament so far. And it seems like there's actually no black screen after this.
Very well.
Well, we gotta work this out. The problem is I cannot just restart the pug mode because otherwise we will be screwing up the plugins here. The routes have to go fairly fast, so there is no need for ghosting. But
yeah,
we gotta get this sorted fairly fast.
Seems like both teams are settling on an honor roll. So the plugin's not a big show.
Well, if they're both sticking to the honor roll, we can't really confirm, you know, them ghosting or not. But, well, I suppose unless Chaos is against this, we will keep it rolling. Well, back into the match, we're going. Deep Frog is going for a debt rush. Being successful with a suicide, taking down Crystalline. Very first successful debt rush in the tournament, actually. Wahaha, just jumping around at the trucks, trying to get a right moment to push onto the people here.
He heard the shots to the glass, he's gonna push up on Zippy.
Just jumping a bit around, Zippy's getting taken off here. This now means that both teams are back to an even status. Just that Wahaha on Panko Manko's team has the advantage of being Sergeant. So if he switches his classes around, he might be able to utilize firepower, or he will
Probably won't.
Just has
He also
SRM.
opts to stick with the SRM instead of going ZRC or any other DS.
Yeah, seems so.
Looks like he's gonna just try to keep in the rush strategy until it stops working.
So Sippy's just back at the boxes. They're all
Those have
just
been
slowly
quick
moving
matches.
there.
Deep Frog is using MPN.
Yeah, very peculiar. Knifing the wall, maybe not the best idea. Now he's faking the dead plant here, just causing commotion. Jumping right into Wahaha, dealing a fair amount of damage, hunting him down.
Catches
the
him long
MPN.
range with the MPN. Oh my god. It's Moogie versus 3. He could pull it off, but it's gonna be hard if Zippy catches him out. Or if Ollie gets enough shots in.
Oh, Deep Frog is just pushing that ghost forwards, giving in the intel. He will be soon in reach to actually call out Moogie's position too. Moogie being in a bad spot of very tight corridors here, so not many escape routes or things to start juking, especially with the ghost because they will know where he's at all times.
Took a couple of free shots, he's gonna get pinned.
Yep, jumping right into Zippy here. He doesn't even get one kill before he goes down. Though both teams are now equipped with a sergeant.
Do you see that on Zippy?
Nope, I do not. Oh, whoa. I actually
He's got
do.
a floating revolver. Odds gone now.
Yeah, but that was weird. I didn't see it at first, but when I turned the camera, it was just sort of ghosting back and forth. So both teams getting a hold of the parking lot very quickly. Wahaha, pushing Deep Frog, eliminating the most aggressive chain on the enemy team.
The super drop on Waha has been doing really well for Jinrai.
Yeah, especially because he took down a second person before now going down to Olio. Knowing Olio, though, even though he is outnumbered, the situation shouldn't be too stressful for him. He is used to something like that. If he still has his grenade, now is the time to make use of it.
The MX silence is going to be kind of hard to get those shots down the corridor.
Well, there is a smoke coming in from one side. They're just holding down the party area here. The smoke, I think that smoke was actually Olio's because he picked it up.
Yeah, send like a decoy smoke.
Yeah, he's just waiting. And I'm pretty sure both of them know that this is not the route to go. Looking at the time,
There's
they still
another
have about
decoy
50
smoke.
seconds. So Crystalline is now
He's
starting
still
to
crystal push. And
The ghost has been dropped. No more intel. Mugi's smoking himself onto the ghost, picking it up again. Not sure if that was intentional. Doesn't seem like it though.
shots
So
being
both of
traded,
them-
but none of them are connecting.
Yeah, both of them are boxing at Olio in this case. I think they're desperately going for the kill here before time runs out. Olio personally not so interested in killing people as much as he is trying to defend himself until the round is over. Even more shots didn't connect with him though, that is... Never mind, now it was changed around in an instant. Pinsert into the corner in the last few seconds of the round goes to Panko Manko.
This is really even. They're just trading.
And there's another floating gun.
The guns on the ground are just getting stuck on them.
Oh,
Magnetic.
You see that?
What? Does he see
Well,
it?
I think he
It
is.
looks like he's looking at
Oh, unforeseen consequences. The gun disappears. It's not like they can pick it up. It's just there. Very peculiar. Am I seeing an SRMS from Deep Frog while he's rushing into the party area? That's interesting.
It's not
Zippy-
the worst pick, even though its stats are kind of bad.
I'm just hoping that the dead pack will prove very favorable for Deep Frog because we need more dead pack kills in our statistics here.
Deep Frog gets in a nice little spot. He's waiting to hear someone. blind that, but he didn't hit anything.
I didn't even know that you could like be in that corner up there. Very nice. So Zippy is back at the boxes. He really likes this spot. He seems to enjoy just having an eye on the party area as a support from there. Very good as well, because the choke point being very small, it's easy to smoke off and keep them away from there.
It's a good spot for support to lane. There's very little to get it be ahead. You can like lean over, see through it though.
In the meantime, Chris Lane goes down to Deep Frog, taking the initiative to just jump his way towards the cap. Not ghost hopping, obviously, but he is slowly finding his way.
He threw his MX for an SRM. Interesting.
So while Mugi is occupied, there's back to the floating gun. It keeps happening.
It's gonna make it there. Fucking floating gun, dude.
Well, it doesn't matter. Floating gun is just following Deep Frog to the ghost cap, and I think the server crashed.
I think you're right. It was 3-4 before it crashed.
Well, it was 3-4. That was weird.
Floating guns too
floating gun too strong for server. I will just keep a smart note to the side so we remember that it was a 3-4 for former Diamond Busters here. Okay. Either Mugi is restarting the server, or oh, it is restarted. People are going on there, it seems. Oh, and then NeoTokyo crashed, as if crashing the server wasn't enough. My game also just died. Floating gun, way too strong. So much it crashed twice. Man. In any case, a very close match. The only problem is that we're now having the points wiped from both teams. Are you still with me, Coup de Grace, or did you also die?
Yeah, I'm still.
Okay, I was about to say, the floating gun was about to take everyone.
Thought I crashed just a second ago. We swapped maps though.
So the situation kind of went weird turns here. The points are gone. I am fairly certain of this. The rounds are written down on paper though. We now gotta keep notes here. Okay. We are restarting the plugin here. There we go. And then we're gonna make them call the vote flash.
Oh yeah, just black screen.
So everybody seems okay with the points resetting, but still, yeah, the problem is now, like, there was a cap, Deep Frog capped, so they probably had either a sergeant or a lieutenant. Wahaha has a good point here, but there's not much we can do. The points are gone. We could totally restart, but
shit.
Well, it seems like it's live. They will have to decide if it's a complete restart or not. No restart. Okay.
So they're resetting their ranks all the way back to privates on both teams.
Ah, there's a NeoTokyo noob there randomly.
Oh shit.
Just there we go. This is not live. Live now. Oh my god. Okay. Very
Jeez.
weird.
A little hectic.
So let's see. Refresh. Well, there is a password on Tactical Gay. I don't know where the NeoTokyo noob came from, but it was just there.
Probably was connecting before we set up the config. That happened on one of the earlier matches too.
So Jinrai wins. This means they're back to 4-4. I will keep writing this down by hand on my fancy little paper here. Well, there we go. Also, Suna, if you keep asking when they're already spawned, they will not see it. So, you have to use admin chat for that, or let me just ask them. So, Zippy kind of getting pushed hard here. Getting some backup from Deep Frog. He still gets off with 32 HP here. Mugi is about to run into them though. Right at past the party area, then falling back once more. It seems like everybody's right back into the action, even though the whole issues with crashing and restarting are there. And have been happening rather. Ollie now having his hands on the ghost, he's pushing further up, giving info through for Zippy here, which takes down Crystalline, giving them the advantage now. Then Mugi suddenly jumping the corner, equalizing the situation.
Is Ollie gonna touch or drop? He drops. Mugi's got a shotgun now.
Yeah, Mugi got a shotgun, but Olio has 100 HP here. So he's just going... Yeah, I was about to say, he's just going for the push. So we're here at a 4-5. FDB in the lead. Just took the quick note here. Alright. So due to the crash, we're back to having 2 corporals on both teams. Both teams have... Well, never mind. The recon and the support are on Panko Manko, the corporals, and Olio and Zippy are the corporals on FDB. I was about to call that both of them have the same classes assigned with corporals, but I was wrong there. Leapfrog is aggressively pushing into the enemy spawn. No mercy, taking down Mugi right off the bat. Olio following up, taking down Wahaha. And then there's this...
Crystal gets caught in office.
Yeah. Grenade seems to somehow miss Zippy from there.
Man. So it's 4-6 now, right?
Yep. Now it's 4-6. We're 1 round away from actually finishing this map. Just gonna post it in the admin chat for them to keep up to date as well. Let's see how aggressive Deep Frog will be here. He's about to push out onto the parking lot with his mech. There we go.
Ooh.
Still just in time, managing to cover his back after Olio went down.
He refrags, so it's...
The position of his is
best,
probably compromised at the moment as well. Crystalline is just checking both sides here, the party zone and the parking lot. Zippy is a bit far
He's
off
got
on
a
Deep
pretty
Frog.
good spot.
Yeah, he has a good eye on everything, pretty much. Zippy, not so much because he's separated from Deep Frog by a fair bit, so they're not able to cover each other that well.
Zippy is traded up for an MX now. Looks like he's trying to play around with Ghost.
Deep Frog is slowly trying to soften up Crystalline here. Moogie is getting closer and closer to take on Deep Frog. They're about to run into each other as well. Not that it really matters because Deep Frog was aware of the steps behind of him. Getting softened up by Crystalline, now taking him from the other side. Zippy then kills Crystalline, and that means that we're pretty much done with Oil Stain, now moving on to the next map. That was a bit of a weird way to continue. Threw me off quite a bit, but the second map hopefully will prove itself less difficult to cast and to run. That said, FDB is now in the lead, 1-0.
I choose Transit.
Panko is going to pick Transit, so let's jump right over there.